to my Discord. Oh no. Oh gosh. Wait, have you not drank any of that? Oh, okay. I was actually legitimately thinking I would probably take a sip and be like, eh, nah.
Yeah.
But I'll probably still take a sip.
I'll give it a shot.
He's gonna shoot me?
He's already been shot.
Oh, right. I need to... Gosh, I just need left. I need... I need to get, my phone. For the chat. I wonder, like, if I just mix it with, like, lemonade. Maybe. Okay. Profile. Sorry. Somehow, again, you can tell how much a word is stuck in my mind when I accidentally just read Twitch Turbo as Twitch Dubious. That's gonna start squealing it. How do I mute this? I never... Do I have to go, like... Do I have to tilt my... Okay, where's... Oh my gosh. Right, that's how I mute this. I mute my phone. I get so used to... computer having both the computer volume and the app volume and the specific site having the sliders that I forget on phones. They're just like, dude. I don't need to earn rewards. It's my own channel. Gosh. Stream's not, like, give it a second before you get violent. Okay, while you get violent, the stream needs, like, a... where I want hot choco. Sorry, I keep forgetting how awkward it is that for us we don't have music and they have music. They have, like, intro music. And I need, like... See, this is the one function I would get out of, like, those little tiny, like, AirPod type things. As, like, just in-ear audio.
Oh, yeah. 5 seconds.
Oh no! Hello, chat. If it's 5 seconds for them, then it's in our time, because there's like a 10-second delay.
Oh yeah.
Hello. I'm out of the. I'm a ghost.
And I'm a hand.
Ooh, spooky! Crab's off screen and he can act like a ghost. 1 second. I'm stirring my hot chocolate. I'll be there in a second. So. Yeah, we doing pumpkins. I don't really know what Dan's doing. He knows what I'm doing, generally. So we've had these pumpkins sitting on the porch for a little while, and something took a bite out of his. Well, I say his. I was giving him the choice of which one he wanted, and I guess he kept that one. So unfortunately, there's like no like candy or anything. They're all out of candy. Rocco's Modern Life character? Wait. Huh? then I thought, huh? What does he want about? Okay, so I'm technically sort of doing 2 pumpkins. So, here, oh man, I should have set this up differently. I didn't realize which way.
Oops.
I blocked my own path. 1 second.
Oops.
Because I want to put the pumpkins in view with the skeleton. Rocco. So, I've mentioned a few times that Ruben grew some pumpkins, some green, long, crazy pumpkins. How do I? There you go, chat. That's probably on camera. And so, when I say a few, I mean, like, he literally pulled a 3rd one out today. What is this creation of yours that looks like medicine over here?
I mean, it tastes like it too, so.
Oof.
Yeah.
So I'm debating which... This one got kind of bit up by something, but I'm debating which of these to, use. But I think I know which one I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the weirdest looking one. Papa! So these 2 orange pumpkins, he just bought, but these ones we actually grew. And by we, I mean Ruben, not me or Dan. Yeah. Oh!
Oh, skeleton.
Is he even, like, visible back there? Kinda. He's behind my pumpkin. So that's what's been on the Tired Corlin Man's screen all this time? In the top left? Oh, yeah, the top left corner. Also, Dan has wine for some reason, so, I have no idea how to do shots, and also, my god. Gosh, that's bad.
I told you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a wine person, but
Oh,
it's like,
gosh.
oh, it's healthy for you for somehow. I don't know. Whatever.
I keep thinking it'll taste at least like grape juice.
Oh, yeah, you think a little bit, but not even close.
Like, wine is 100% a cooking thing.
Yeah.
That was actually the first time I've had wine in a long time, and it's as awful as I remember it now that I've had it. The only thing I can kind of understand is it is slightly nice little warmth. But that's also just your guts burning.
Yeah, poisoning yourself.
Right? Yeah, why do people drink this stuff? Did we, like, forget at some point that it's supposed to be sweet? Like, was there a point where a culture had, like, better wine? Because when I think about it, I can't help but assume, because wine is sugars being broken down into alcohol, that aged wine probably tastes worse, even though it's the one that they're like, oh, it's fancier. It probably tastes worse than fresh wine, because fresh wine probably still has some sugars. I don't know. Oh gosh, wait, but we get, like, the only thing we ever get is cheap stuff, so it's not really that aged. So it probably only gets worse.
Yeah, this is... yes, from the year 2021.
Right. Stop whining? What do you
Womp
mean?
womp.
Now, do you say, when you say stop whining, are you talking about, like, are you talking about the wine? Are you talking about me actually whining, or are you talking about a horrible audio problem? Everything is aged by COVID.
I can't keep whining, or I can't stop whining.
Before I tasted wine with my mom described it as the worst cough syrup you've ever tasted. I still think, yeah, cough syrup actually is, unfortunately, it's maybe slightly better than actual alcohol. I just don't get it. Yeah, what is this horrible concoction?
Took the fruit punch and put a little bit of vodka.
Wait, we have fruit punch? Oh, the
That's what
soda.
the soda was.
Right, sorry. I forgot. So before the stream, I'm like...
I might have put a little bit too much vodka in that one.
Oh. Before the stream, I joked to him that, like, wait, why are we doing this? You gave me too much time, and now I'm realizing it's dumb.
My leg hurts. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what? We're shaking this. I'm gonna move my cup off.
Yeah, I did the same.
I like some white wines, but I've never been like, oh yeah, baby, that one.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know if I tried white.
Honestly, okay. Here's a horrible question I have. What if we just straight up added sugar to it? Would it taste good? Because here's the thing: vanilla. If you just drink a little bit of vanilla, it's horrid. But you add sugar to it. It's one of the best flavors in the world.
Right.
Okay, so I'm actually not going to carve the inside of mine first. I'm going to try doing the face and then maybe carving it.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm also debating. I think the better side is dirty. So I think I have to clean mine real quick. Didn't I have a towel over? Oh, there it is. Like, maybe people forgot that you're supposed to, like, sweeten it or something. I don't know. Oh, I know. Let's put lead in it.
Yeah, that'll make it sweet.
Yeah, wait a second.
It does.
This made me realize what I was talking about did wine taste better at one point? If they felt a need to sweeten it with lead, then maybe I'm onto something. Maybe it is intended to be, drank with a sweetener. It's the coffee problem. Coffee, probably. Are pumpkins fruits? I mean, botanically, yes. Culinary? They're just squash.
Gourds.
Like, I think you get into, like, that weird subset. Subspace Emissary! I need to put this where I can actually see the chat past my pumpkin. You get that weird issue where, like, so some things are fruits, some things are vegetables in the kitchen. And then some things are corn. And then some things are gourds.
Gourd chat hasn't entered.
So one thing that's nice about moving all my stuff around and, like, sorting my boxes, and now I've got all of my tools in, like, just one container. The one thing I do regret about pumpkin carving is, boy, I just want to eat them. I mean, you can make stuff with the seeds, but otherwise you are wasting the meat of the pumpkin. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of little bumps down here. Also, it's really awkward because I have no idea how to do anything and keep it on the screen. Have we been doing things backwards? Actually, should you be sitting on this side and I'm on that side? Because we always do this way, but we always use our non-dominant hand to hold things, which blocks it from the camera that's centered.
Huh. Yeah, I guess we could switch.
Yeah, let's try switching. Because that might be the problem. Pumpkin spice wine. Pumpkin spice isn't pumpkin. It's spice. Oh, but we need to trade our cups.
I gotta wash my hands after that.
Lols. Yeah. It's one of the other reasons why maybe I'll do that part last. Also, the funny part is I still have been doing mine upside down, where I cut the bottom out instead. Ooh.
Well, I just hit my antenna, so hopefully that didn't...
Oh, gosh, yeah, right? I mean, I'm basically sitting on mine.
Give me saucer.
Oh, gosh, you want this thing? Are you fine with that chair?
Yeah, should be fine.
Okay. After all these streams, we finally figured out where we should sit. Probably. Did I leave that little scrapey thing? Probably. No fair, my Twitch doesn't have my pranker face installed, so all I see when the bot says emotes is the name of the emote. I mean, I guess it gets it away from the microphone. It's just weird just staring down the camera. Okay, how do I go about starting? So I am trying to figure out. Yeah, because now, like, if I hold the pumpkin, I'm like, yeah, I can actually show it on screen. Okay, hand me that paper from over there. The instruction manual. So, this is actually going to be annoying, because it's subtle facial, like, expressions. I had to draw it on the paper multiple times to get, like, a general idea for what I'm doing. I'm not confident. I have a feeling this is gonna be terrible. Like, I guess it's bad because I've been having some, like, decent pumpkins these last few years. So I'm going to be horribly embarrassed. See, this is the part I like, is that, like, I'm able to do the detailing before I get horribly exhausted. Because if you recall, it takes me forever to cut mine out. Anything? You're just checking chat. Don't mind me.
Just trying to think how I want to draw this now.
That's the fun part. You don't. Gosh. Like, I feel like the chat won't really, like, pumpkin is weird, because if I don't... Wait, are you making...
No, I'm trying to think how I'm going to draw the thing. I should have wrote it down.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, well, I knew I was gonna... Like, usually I just wing it, but this time I knew I had to draw a little.
Do you have a spare piece of paper?
Close enough. Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, unless you were trying to make it to scale. Oops.
No.
Also, yours has a scar.
I noticed that now.
So the IRS looks like a frog? Sure. You say so.
IRS frog department.
Just imagining them just obtaining your frogs.
We saw Benny Strum.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, somewhere. Maybe. Possibly. Okay, so the one thing I have to figure out is how to actually, like, keep some of these details separated. Because otherwise the entirety of my pumpkin just blends together. The frog is here to help, and he cares about you. He's not here to help, and he doesn't care about you. Whoa! What did Gold mean by this? Okay, oh gosh. Sorry, I'm just... Until I, like, go deeper with my cuts, nothing's truly permanent. Permanent. Fine damage. Oh, yeah, well, okay. I think I can do that by doing that, The scale arms look like eyes and the keys. I think I'm trying to figure... Okay, I think I see a little bit of what you're getting at there. Sorry, if you hadn't noticed in the corner of my screen... Oops. Oh!
That's why I use dry erase marker.
I feel like, the way I look over, just because of just how everything's, like, formatted, I feel like I'm looking at, like, trying to, like, look over and see your, like, homework.
He's cheating.
Right. Oh boy. What?
Sorry, I just thought something that might help me. It's gonna be stupid. I'll actually run on this shit.
That's completely fair. Heck, you could probably keep your microphone on.
Yeah.
By the way, chat, is the audio fine so far?
Quiet.
So where do you have yours hooked? Into your beard?
No, not that time.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Donkey Kong. You know what's funny? The one I'm working on now was harder to draw, but I'm having a good time now that I'm actually, like, cutting it. Which makes me worried that the one that was easy to draw, I'm gonna mess up.
Just looks like a mustache.
Acceptable.
Hold on. Still mustache. Even worse than mustache.
Add like a just a.
Oh yeah, just one.
I love how they can't see anything I've done so far, but you probably can.
I think we're gonna get a drill.
Oh. Okay. 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 I'm having a moment where I understand why people flip their actual, like, canvases in art programs. How do I cut the opposite way? Oh gosh. This is okay, I'm gonna have to oh gosh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. So I need to go up. Round. Okay, that's okay. So let me cut it a little deeper. My dexterity is failing me. I just realized. Okay, I should have put in, like, my YouTube, like, or on screen somewhere. If anybody is watching on YouTube, I cannot see YouTube chat right now. I did not consider this. I'm sorry. But you could probably tell that it's, like, Twitch chat only. Well, yeah, well, I don't know. Again, like, I really like to have the YouTube one for mirroring stuff, but it is a little awkward sometimes. If I'm not at my computer. I just don't have, like, 2 chats open. Is this where I should have somebody? Like, it is your responsibility now to check my YouTube chat for me. Thank you, and goodbye. Check my YouTube, my final message. Okay, I mean, this one's not gonna... This feels like it's gonna be a shorter pumpkin stream this year. Because this is going, I don't know, well, so far, it feels. The majority of the time is probably going to be spent, hollowing the pumpkin, because I don't do what Dan does. Dan does the standard, like, drill the hole all the way in kind of thing. And, I like to do, like, the surface-only style. You know, if I ever, like, lose the ability to do these actually, like, IRL on stream, I can always just do the pumpkin carving game, where you can, like, there's, like, a little pumpkin patch, you can put it out with everybody.
I'm back.
Okay, I was expecting you to actually use...
I couldn't get the other drill bit off of the one that required it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so how do I want to start actually getting in? I have many weapons at my disposal. That might be a good start. Ooh. Closes it, like, shoves your hand into all the other stuff. Maybe I should just use a normal one. This is yours.
Mycelium. Mycelium.
I was like, my brain was going to the same place for some reason, and I think it's just more Minecraft brained.
Brain.
Permanent. Brain damage.
Permanent Minecraft damage.
Oh my gosh, look at him go.
Perfect circles.
I'm actually so glad that I realized we should have been sitting the opposite way this entire time. Because it looks a lot better on camera from what I can tell.
Lols.
I really never considered that there's, like, from a presentation standpoint, a specific benefit to the fact that you're left-handed and I'm right-handed. It's perfectly mirrored content. See, maybe that's what they haven't told us, is his friendship is formed based on every right-handed person needs a left-handed friend. There was
So far, so good.
there was a post about how, like, I didn't know in Minecraft that, like, most of the skeletons spawn with the bow in their, like, right hand, and there's, like, 1 out of 10, they have it in their left hand. But the way you hold bows means that most skeletons in Minecraft are actually left-handed.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, it's actually kind of interesting in games in general. You'd be surprised, like, how many games get away with having, like, left-handed protagonists without people realizing. I'm trying to remember, but I think in a lot of the Zelda games, technically Link is left-handed. Though, I'm not sure. Maybe that's only, like, a couple of the games. I'd have to double-check. And it might be one of those annoying things that they, like, changed at some point. Don't take away my left-handed Link. My leftist boy.
No! Something broke.
Oh,
I made it too thin.
I guess maybe keep that in mind with the next one. Just be very careful. You might be able to put it back into place. Glue
Yeah, no.
My bot is tuned for video games, and I'm not in video game, and so makers and crafting could do with balancing patches. What do you want about? Is super glue too powerful? You need it patched? Yeah, I mean that's not too bad. I mean we'll have to try to like figure out how to get the marker off of it without like messing it up.
Yeah.
Man, this pumpkin is juicy. My pumpkin's like crying.
And yours wasn't even the one that got bit.
I mean, I guess with yours, but I guess with yours, funny enough, the bite might have helped dry it out. Oh man.
Was that the point?
No, it wasn't. Sorry.
87?
Was that the meme of 2007?
2011?
Gosh. Five Nights at Freddy's? Wow. I mean, it's an interesting new game, but it'll never catch on. I mean, you just sit in one room. There's no way somebody could make their entire career out of this. A movie? Nah.
A Roblox mod? Roblox?
I mean, Roblox actually has been around for, like, forever.
True.
People joke about it as if it's a Minecraft competitor, but I'm trying to remember which came out actually first. I mean, when it comes to exploiting children, it got that part down first.
Oof. Oof.
Gosh, didn't they remove that noise or something?
I don't even know.
There was something dumb about, like, maybe, like, copyright or something. Films are difficult because you'd think it would be 6 Nights at Freddy's? Huh?
Fortnite at Freddy's. Oh no!
That's the dance. Gosh, there's got to be so many videos of that out there. Fortnite at Freddy's.
Ping. Just like an M6. No, not M1A1.
A1 sauce. Because you don't want your barbecue sauce to actually feel like anything.
A1 steak sauce? You mean
B minus?
Worcestershire sauce?
Yeah, basically.
With added cornstarch, probably? Westminstershire sauce?
I feel like the weird thing, like, my weird, like, hot take on steak sauces is you get, like, this vibe of, like, guys not being able, like, because they're barbecue sauces. They're supposed to be, basically. But they don't call themselves barbecue sauces. And so it's like guys that can't fully admit that their steak needs barbecue sauce, but also can't make a steak that can go sauceless.
Sauceless.
Obviously, this is overly judgmental humor, considering, I mean, if you just like the sauce, I mean, sure, fine.
Sauceless.
I'm sussless.
The sus
Granted,
man.
like, I guess, like, how judgmental is the joke actually when I am somebody that, like, finds ketchup to be fine dining? I mean, what? Fine dining! Chat, you can see an eye! You can see one eye so far! Wine and steak. Oh yeah, this stream is full of whining and mistakes.
And we just can't afford steaks because the insurance too high.
Oh my gosh, we got there. He found a horribly, like, forced segue to get us there. Oh!
Gosh.
Yeah, so we're both salty.
I gotta contact my insurance company because they are madness.
Well, I'm not the one paying it, so I could get away with saying scummy.
But you live here.
Do I, though?
No.
But, yeah, they've upped it. Oof. Okay, like,
from last year to this year, 20% more.
But then they had raised it a previous year as well.
Yeah. And they keep, my mortgage company's like, yeah, you owe us money because we didn't take enough out. Why didn't you take enough out? Because we didn't know. What do you mean you didn't know?
Right, yeah.
Your job to know.
I think in total, you keep saying like 20%, but I think, wasn't that based on the numbers that you had?
That was just between this year and last year.
Well, wasn't that also based on the numbers that then we got like further, like...
So they upped it 20%, and I'm talking to all my coworkers. I'm like, how much do you guys pay? And they're like, oh, we pay less than half of what you're paying. I'm like, what do you mean?
Right.
My house is tiny.
But I was gonna say that I think between the 2 years that they've upped it, it's more like 50% total.
And then you go through all the different things you're paying for, and it's like, both?
Yeah.
What both?
Again, I don't want to like assume, but I almost worry that Dad got sold.
I mean, there's a really high possibility.
It's like I don't know, because this is something we just did not check since, you know, we weren't originally the ones that got this house and it got transferred to us, and so we kind of, I guess we're learning the lesson of always check everything when, you know, something this big. I mean, I guess part of me assumed that you guys would have, but I have to remember we weren't taught finances, and so I guess like, I don't know. I've had more time to slowly learn more about it, even though I don't do it.
Decided to just go all in.
Oh my gosh!
It actually worked out pretty well.
It's like a flowery cat girl now.
No.
Oh my gosh, tomatoes? You know, I didn't really adjust my webcam settings, so this webcam is like on default, like saturation and brightness and everything. And if I'm tomato-esque, so be it.
Oh, could you hand me my phone?
No. Oh. Oh yeah, this table is suffering.
Well, yeah, it's a table.
The bot says it hurts. Oh, because Thomas ooh-wooed. Trying to figure out more design stuff.
Well,
you know what we should do is get like a colored, like, light to put in one of these. Just because we could do some interesting, like, neon stuff. It's in... Oh, no, yeah, wait, so where's the, spooky wooky skeleton? For your uwu pumpkin.
Special item. Cats.
You can still spider it. I believe in you. What are you putting on the back now? I can't see past your hand from the... Oh no! We've found our solution. Like, look how much liquid is coming out of this little hole right here. Like, it's full. Right? Sap in my pumpkin.
Somebody say it in my pumpkin. Look at that!
I don't know, but I don't like him.
Just, copyright problems for Valve in Russia. Some sort of Russian version of
Move that gear up!
Move that gear up.
Gear of airship reporting.
Someone sap sentry.
Man, sorry, I just remembered. I really want to do a stream of the campaigns of Red Alert 2. I should double check whether or not... Did you guys, like, buy... Was that on Steam?
I thought it was, but maybe... I don't know.
Wait, so they made a remaster of Red Alert 1. I wonder if they ever made the remaster of Red Alert 2 or not. I know the one thing that they were experimenting with was, like, modern, like, upscaling, so that they don't actually have to reanimate the cutscenes, but they can have them not be in just, like, you know, 240p.
Right. Just like homeschooling.
'Cause, there's no way, I feel like chat does not have, like, 500 pieces of context for what the joke you just made. Okay, wait, Gold would have the context, because he also did Switchstone Schoolhouse for a while. Well, actually, I don't know. Did the older grades have as much of, like, the weird little...
They still had, like, videos and stuff.
Okay, they did still have the videos. But yeah, so, now whether or not he bothered watching those is a question.
Tiny tutor.
But, yeah. The main reason why you would need to use upscaling, of course, is because they got a bunch of, like, honestly, I would say some of them were A-list actors.
The President of the United States.
And so, getting them again, especially now that a lot of them would be, what, 20 years older?
Dead.
Oh, some of them maybe, I don't know.
Probably the big general guy.
Oh gosh.
Diabetes.
Rip. Maybe. But yeah, so, yeah, re-recording the cutscenes is, with FMV games is, not really all that viable. And also, you don't really want to, because, like, the charm is the cheese? Space!
Space!
So that would be, that's Red Alert 3, I think.
Was it?
I think so. Some of them wouldn't be 20 years old. I mean, haven't you seen some of these celebrities that don't seem to age?
Yeah, like the one woman from Friends.
I feel like, the funny part is, like, you have some that are like Keanu Reeves, where they do age, but there's so many, like, people that you can find in, like, historical things that look similar to them that you just assume that some kind of, like, body swapping is happening and they're just stealing other people's souls. I don't look at celebrities. I mean, neither do I. I couldn't actually name you any good examples besides the guy that's in everything that I just referenced. And that one I only really remember a couple, like, specific memes. Not so much the standard, oh, he hasn't aged. It's more so that, oh, he sure looks like a bunch of old, like, kings and everything.
Dracula? Yes.
Yes. Always Dracula. When in doubt, Dracula.
When in doubt, Dracula.
What would Dracula do? Whoa, that's like purely the opposite of what would Jesus do. That honestly, that would be something you could have a villain, like in a comedy show, have be their thing. I want to be more evil. What would Dracula do?
Odd thought. Would the Antichrist just turn wine into water?
What? I can't remember whether, like, the descriptions of that. I'm not actually 100% sure what kind of, like, powers at all. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that's clearly very, like, artsy, I guess, in a lot of ways that's described. But there's not, like, clear literalness to it, I guess. You know, besides, you know, the whole, his head will look like it took a mortal wound and be healed. Would the Antichrist turn anti-clockwise? The Antichrist would sink in water like a rock.
Years of plastic surgery.
So, wait. Okay. I know the context of why Thomas said Chris Pratt earlier, but let's just go on as if Chris Pratt's the Antichrist now as the conversation. He's in all the movies. He's uniting the world.
What? He's doing dance-offs with the villains.
Oh, no. Stomping Goombas.
Goombers.
It's a Goomba, Luigi. You can't eat it. But Mario, I wanna... So, any guesses so far as to what I'm making? Another anti-miracle? The starving of the 5,000?
Whoa.
Oh.
That's just any corporate person.
Garfield is the Antichrist. Yeah, okay. But Garfield says I'm not immune to propaganda. Isn't that good advice?
That's the propaganda.
Oh
You really weren't.
no! Wait, so is Mario like an avatar of the Antichrist now? What have we done? Halloween topics be like.
Yeah.
By the way, is the music still, like, playing properly? Because I know YouTube is going to be like, you haven't moved your mouse in an hour.
Hey, are you here?
Hey, do you have credit card numbers?
The last 4 digits on the back.
Those wacky digits.
So, I don't understand what the context is, but when we're doing a phone sale at work, the computer pops up and asks, "Are you doing a phone sale?" And we generally have to press no.
Oh.
So, wait, huh?
Huh?
I'm assuming that part skips, like, the check to make sure we see their ID or something? Which is like, wait a second.
Oh no. Yippee! Big box stores.
But I'm not sure. I have to look into it more.
Have you ever tried just hitting yes?
I don't do phone sales.
Oh, okay, so it's not something you've dealt with.
I was helping an old lady yesterday. She couldn't figure out the internet. And she's like, I need to order something. And I'm like, okay, well, I can get you to a cashier. Because she called in.
Ah, I see.
She's like, I can't get it to go through. When I go and press checkout, it won't work. It's like, yeah, it won't let you check out. Because that item is not available.
Now, when you say phone sale, you mean over the phone, right?
Yes, where we have to type in the credit card numbers.
Oh, okay. So maybe the... I mean, okay, maybe the...
You're not selling a phone?
Well, maybe the thing you're setting is... Because it's technically, I guess you're doing it at the store, but it's a phone sale? Like, what is this?
No. Any thing that we process in the store is a store sale, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know that. Alright.
Me neither.
I didn't technically post mine in the Discord, but I guess that's your guess. The eyes on Dan's pumpkin have a certain familiarity to them.
Yep. And then it's something completely different than what they've been doing.
That would be funny, but we were Nico posting yesterday. I mean, what?
Nico posting.
So I was listening to music, and one of the gifs of Nico Arc dancing was to beat. I'm trying to remember what song it was. Oh, I think it might have been from the album Plastic Beach.
Glorious.
Plastic Beach is honestly such a good album, though. Imagine you just leave it there.
It's just a cat. Non-destructive.
I mean, that would be a kind of fun thing where it's like all they can see on the porch is the eyes, like, I don't know, Cheshire-esque.
I'm just looking at pictures of Nico, and one's just cigarettes.
Yeah, that's a surprising number of cigarette smoking Nico arcs. Which I guess it makes sense because the other Nico arc, crap, what's its name? The gray one smokes.
Uh-huh. Brilliant. Yeah. Yeah.
I should add like a Nico arc emote just for the heck of it.
Search Nico Arc sticker, and it gave me a Nico Arc fungus.
Truly the scariest of all of the creatures.
Nico Arc doing whippets.
I love how cursed this creature is.
I'm just gonna have to wing it for the most part. It's just gonna be a head.
You know what's my favorite part? Is that I'm pretty sure... Whoa, okay, careful. My favorite part is that this stupid cat is like... I don't know if there's any actual personality overlap with the character they're supposed to be like a chibi of. I can't believe the stupidity that, like, memes, it's like they definitely know what they're doing with a character like this, because like all the stupid memes of it just make me curious whether or not Melty Blood is, like, a decent fighting game. Like, it is a fighting game with, like, a story mode, so it's like... I guess if I got one of them, it would probably be worth the time. Nothing of the arc of the non-Nico variety. And I think that's like essentially like a nickname, like a shorthand version of their name too. So like, I don't know. I'm trying to remember if this is one of those games where one of the characters literally is like has Goodman in his name or something, or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe there's like. Wait, no, is this the one where there's, like, a character who's got, like, their name is, like, sounds evil, but that's the good guy? I don't know. Saul Goodman.
Solomon.
Short name, does that mean she's Arceus? It might be similar. If the longer name is something like that, it might comically be. You know what? I know this is like in the middle of the stream, but I'm gonna go check Melty Blood characters. MeltyBloodCharacters.com. Also, this gives me a chance to make sure the music hasn't paused. Oh man, my pumpkin actually looks pretty decent on camera. Okay. Melty Blood, type Lumina, official website, character. I actually expected to get a wiki page, not an official one. Oh gosh, how do I pronounce Arcuid? Arc-U-E-I-D. Brunstud?
RuneScape.
Just looking at various. There's literally somebody who has their name is like Arcangle. Angel.
Arcangle.
Sorry, it's so funny going through the list and then seeing Nico Arc in the middle of it.
All normal characters, with exception of the one everybody likes.
The Count of Monte Cristo?
That's a movie.
It's a character's name, I think. Oh yeah, Nico Arc Chaos is the other one, because like there's that man has no vowels in his name. What?
Illegal.
N-R-V-N-Q-S-R Chaos. Cool. Awesome. Good.
Lord, what is that? Boreals? Boreals!
Also, I have no idea, like, Because, okay, so the thing that, like, I have no idea how many characters are, like, from the game. Like, I'd have to look up a different list, because, like, the website's gonna list characters, including crossovers, because one of them is, like, what's their name? Saber, from, like, the Fate series. It's just like, wait a second, no, that doesn't come from Melty Blood.
Saber from Saber Spark, right?
Cringe? It's my name IRL. What, the one with all the letters and no vowels? Oh.
Don't be so sensitive. It's my name. You
I'm just gonna call you Larry. Ah, yes, Larry Chaos. What a lad. What a Larry. Sorry, I'm on the Ethan Gore server, and they were just having a discussion about like weird subreddits, and there was like just discussion about how like there's I guess a meme on Reddit a while ago for like just like hating on Ethans, and it's like talking about how there was like an Ethan hate subreddit, which I guess him as an Ethan found funny, but it's funny that like even though obviously it's just one of those kind of goofy like meme things and never was actually like targeted at any specific Ethans.
No Ethans were harmed.
Right. Yeah, it's funny having a guy named Ethan disappointed when he finds out the subreddit had been banned. Which, yeah, like, Reddit did go through and, joke or not, purged a lot of, like, hate subreddits. I think that was one of those things they did when they were priming up to go, like, stock market public or whatever. Can't have that. Country full of pumpkins carve humans once a year.
Yeah. Only fair.
Do you want to get into like a really deep discussion about the oddity of
Thanksgiving.
No. The oddity of the philosophical debate of whether or not did I like? No, that's fine. Whether or not all parallel universes exist, because like that's the thing. People oftentimes argue that like every single combination should be possible, but like for me, the philosophy of it feels like it gets down to like there might actually there's an infinite number of combinations that work, but not it's not a infinite list that includes literally like everything that you can think of.
For the mouth, I don't know what I did.
What the heck? Holy moly, you massacred her!
Right?
You could just make the mouth bigger.
Right.
Oh, were you trying to do like... Okay, yeah, okay. I think I see where it went wrong. You weren't just doing a basic uwu.
Yeah, I should have done that.
I mean, okay, she probably has some like more like mouth like really open. You could make it like a lot bigger to fix that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there might be one where she has, like, her arms waving in the air and she looks, like, super happy. Though that one comes with her having, like, stars in her eyes. Okay. Parallel universe where everyone is bald. See, that one actually falls into the category of... It's simple enough and reasonable enough that if parallel universes exist, that one is actually, I would say, more than likely to be a thing, where it's just, like... Especially, like, okay, like, maybe you get into, like, a weird thing where it's just, like, it's a little less likely if everything else about the universe is exactly the same. Not impossible still, much more likely than pumpkins carving humans. But, can this just become a tier list of me rating chat's ideas for parallel universes? Especially in a, like, honestly, I mean, we have, like, our alien concepts, like the gray aliens and everything, which are all bald. Like, we generally... Right. We generally assume, if you look at sci-fi, most alien races are bald.
That's just too much inbreeding. I mean,
Woo! Is there like some weird fundamental thing where like because of like the old story with the guy that was like super powerful with the hair? Is this like an inherent assumption that like long flowing hair is part of like the human indomitable spirit?
oh, that's a little better, but still creepy.
Good. Are you implying Nico Arc isn't creepy?
Oh, yeah.
They're not bald in the time machine? I'm trying to remember. Because I know the movie, I don't remember the descriptions in the book. I don't remember the movie, honestly. I need to rewatch it. Aliens would never be bald. Trying to defend from the alien slander here. Harvest has not been good this year, kids, but I found these. You can make jack with pine cones.
Jack of all pine cones here.
We need to follow the example of the dinosaurs with the next iteration of aliens. Add feathers. But gold. Birds are aliens. Oh no, it's the inevitability of all of the anime stuff that starts as like yokais and monsters that inevitably implies that they're just aliens. It's like, wait, all of the monsters in Inuyasha come from a comet? Oh no!
That one I was watching, gosh, what was it called?
Trash of trash reincarnated into a garbage dump.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It was an anime. They said, "Oh, aliens are demons." Oh, go figure.
People poison is alien poison? Sorry. I don't know, something about the way you said that just reminded me of that bit. Wait, isn't wait, that's just
War of the
unironically...
Worlds?
Yeah, unironically the conclusion to that.
Carbon dioxide? No. It's bacteria.
I'd like to imagine this is, like, actually the cosmic, like, problem that, like,
No, that's
disease incompatibility is why they just don't land and contact us properly. Anymore. Yeah, the first few just... Yeah, all those, like, gray aliens that they supposedly recovered and... what's the more dubious term?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely recovered.
Yeah.
But with, like, sarcasm, like a /s at the end of this, the sentence. Dude, this looks so much better. I was so worried when I was trying to draw it, like, 5 times in a row and could not figure it out. I guess I just needed to do it at a larger scale.
Man.
Ben 10 Yokai Force.
Basically, yeah.
Copies a Saiyan.
Lore accurate. Already has it.
Right. Ben 10 is just a standard Dragon Ball Z villain. Oh, your power? I have taken that already. You have to beat me even though I'm powered up with your own abilities. Yippee. Good luck. Such luscious hair. The indomitable spirit of Nico Arc. I should honestly do the little, like, pattern up here. You know, if I just don't set this on the porch, it's still in a state where I can, pay more insurance. It's still in a state where I can, just cook the pumpkin.
Alright, I gotta make ear floof.
Ear fluid. Ben 10 is basically Frieza? I feel like I was thinking Ben 10 is more like, what would it have been, like Boo? Or, gosh, which one? Which of the many villains that, like, stole people's energy is he more like? I guess more like, Cell, maybe? Because he was, like, eating people and then, like, fusing with them, but I don't know. Every other Dragon Ball villain works this way. They're either immediately as powerful as Goku, or more powerful by default. Just like as their modem operator. Yes, I know.
Smooth operator.
Or they like steal everybody's power and then fight Goku.
I heard you're strong.
I heard your cancer is strong. Let me fight it.
Shrinks down. Goes inside. Fights your cancer.
Sorry, that like immediately reminds me the like people talking about like the weirdness of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, like the first part that had stands. I guess what was that, part 3? And like all of these like weird, specific, obscure abilities they had that they just never brought back later, where he must have been still playing around with how it works. So you have that one episode that's like probably the weirdest of it all, where the stands like shrink down and like have to fight the thing in the dude's head or whatever. Cause like I guess like at the time they were still treating them like they were like light projections. Also, so I have to carve out the inside, and maybe I'll add some stuff on the, Alright, one second. He needs to, like, be leaning down for the effect to really take hold. There we go. Okay, maybe I leaned in too much. But,
Stop leaning, Bob.
Bob! It can just travel into your brain and just kill you. And Bot says, kinda.
Why is sheer heart attack taking this long?
Tiny little man in your bloodstream!
Yep.
Also, even stands are possibly aliens.
Mm-hmm. It's your alien child.
Ooh. Imagine, like, when you think about the lore of it, imagine the first person that actually discovered stands, where it's just like, oh, it's made, so somebody, like, I guess, found a meteorite, and is like, this is cool, let me make some arrows out of this, and, like, how many people were probably killed by the arrows before somebody, like, survived, and just like, oh, I have superpowers now.
Industrial accidents be like.
Impossible burgers, impossible squash. Why isn't genetics made pumpkin without the innards? Well, wait, what do you mean without the innards? Like, you have the stringy bits. That's like a minor amount of it. Like, what innards do you not want? The stringy bits are just what connects the seeds with the meat. Here, yeah, let me... I don't really know what I'm doing with this detailing work, but let me just kind of try to make this more, tomato-esque.
Dips it in red.
Ooh. Hmm?
So I was just thinking, if I would have thought about it, I could have just had the make the pumpkin all stringy and have the hair just kind of
Oh.
flow off.
Oh my. Over that thing. Pilk.
This pumpkin has more hair than me.
What?
No, just the way you scoffed in back.
It just looks so... Oh, poor lad. I mean, it doesn't actually, but... If it makes you feel worse at night, go ahead.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you self-loathe harder. Oh. Okay, I think I'm making these, like, little spikes too small, so let me try to scale them up. Going forward. Oh no, it just makes him look like he has, like... Well, I guess it always made him look like he had hair. Bob, why do you have hair? I'm molding.
It's a toupee. Didn't he have a toupee once?
Oh gosh.
I feel like that was a weird
no.
one.
That, oh, I don't know. Okay, yeah, the ears actually help that so much. Poke? Pepsi Coke. Seedless. Like, seedless watermelons. Well, like, the seeds don't get in the way of eating it, though. And also, I'm not really convinced. I'm a little worried that, like, seedless watermelons are, like... I don't know, man. Either I'm crazy or they're less flavorful. I was actually, like, discussing with Dan recently. I'm like, you know, they talk about how much more appealing modern watermelons are. Like, compared to the old ones where you could, like, see the thick, like, swirl pattern and it didn't look like it had as much. But I'm like, okay, so, but tomatoes we made more appealing and they have, like, less flavor. What if they did the same thing to the watermelons? They gave them, like, the nice red, but, like, maybe we're actually able to eat, like, the rind at one point. Because it's a little weird that, like, the rind isn't very good. When pumpkin, the rind is, like, kind of what you're eating.
Right?
So, like, pumpkins and watermelons are kind of the opposites, where watermelons, you're eating, like, that stringy meat that's, like solid enough that it's not stringy. And pumpkins, you're eating the rind, which is delicious.
I had a weird thought.
Hmm?
Make watermelon pie. You make pumpkin pie.
Oh! I don't know, man. Oh gosh, I still have that stuff in the freezer I never ate.
Oh yeah, that watermelon ice cream.
Yeah. It tastes like green. Wow. That's actually...
She's got a bite taken out of her ear.
She would. She took the bite out of her own ear.
Cat lore.
Oh no, have I ever joked that because I have a little chunk out of my ear, I'm one of the few people that if I had a fursona could get away with doing the little, like,
Oh gosh.
everybody does, like, the little edgy ear thing? It's like, it's human accurate to me. I have a piece of my ear missing. I thought you could only do two things with pumpkins. People eat pumpkins? Seedless watermelon is lobotomized watermelon.
You wouldn't want to eat a vegetable.
Oh my gosh. Thomas says, quote unquote, if you had a persona. What do you mean? I'm not aware of my own persona. This is new fear unlocked. People making personas for you.
Didn't you see Kamala
Oh
Harris?
no, it came to my mind as well. The hyena. No.
Mm.
One One more week. Next Tuesday, and it's all over.
The whole world.
Wait, you didn't know? Have you been having trouble sleeping at night? If so, have you secretly been posting on an account you're not aware of? Oh no, this is the worst kind of werewolf situation to have.
It's Fight Glove, but you're a fur.
Ah! This might work. Fur Club.
No! It's getting worse.
Double werewolf? Oh, wait, how does this work?
You're just a dude in less... you're only a dude during a full moon.
Wait, maybe it's like you're a werewolf, but like, wait, okay, sorry, I'm working this out, cause like something when the sun is out and something when the moon is out. Like if there's an eclipse. Wait, no, this is just Lady Hawk, isn't it? Whatever that one movie was. Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite part about that movie is that the entire soundtrack is, or maybe not the entire, but a chunk of the soundtrack is Alan Parsons. I forget if I actually, after that, listened to it, like, in album form, because, I mean, I guess that's probably a chunk of when we put on, like, Alan Parsons, like, music only, no singing albums. Like, probably a bit of it's soundtrack work. How many other movies? Did he do any other movies? Oh, man. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what's the best tool to remove this man's scalp. It kinda is this, but...
No.
Cat.
Indeed. Transform when it's a full moon, and you also transform when it's not a full moon. A werewolf vampire. I feel like... I don't know. Is it unfortunate or expected?
It's all post the other day. Man, there's way too many movies about people becoming werewolves and then just trying to not be them anymore.
I feel like I've seen at least one post about, how, gosh, my brain is forgetting what the actual joke is, but stuff related to Beauty and the Beast. Boy, she sure was disappointed. Bot says, well, that's awkward. I don't want to think what a werewolf vampire is doing at night to get bitten so many different creatures. Now, okay, if you're already a vampire, are you then like immune to becoming a werewolf, and then also like vice versa, and thus you have to get bitten by both of them like in succession before you get either like transformation, or else like you lose out on the tech tree. Also, it's also kind of just weird that I feel like vampires and werewolves basically just have the same lore origin, and so like, which came first, and then also was it essentially, you know, this one's not furry enough.
There's so many people just not understanding that wolves can stand on their hind legs occasionally.
Yeah. As per usual, we get to the point where Dan's already basically done.
Yep.
And I'm just doing slow detail work.
Cutting her hair.
I guess what you could do is you could start trying to put like a light inside and try carving the stuff thinner on the inside so that the light goes through.
Oh, I'm just doing that to the outside.
Oh, you're cutting it inward? Okay.
Vampires do come from misunderstanding that some natural process, so yes, I'd say they came first.
The thing that's odd to me is, Thomas mentioned before that his condition relates more, like, to, or is, like, associated more with werewolf lore than vampire lore, even though, like, literally vampire? Down to the point where he's out biting people and turning into bats!
Everybody says werewolf, but never how wolf.
Or why wolf? Many people ask how wolf. Sorry, there was a post where I think it was like something along the lines of like, I've seen this joke a few times actually, where it's the essentially like, is that, you come up on a warehouse and it's like, is that a house that's like a werewolf? It's
Now
like,
it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, D&D campaign.
Brion. Meow.
House by day, industrial storage by night, family spooked by unknown creaking.
Good.
Good.
So, I still want to do my Larry the Cucumber, but also, like, oops, this is more detailed than I actually expected to go with Bob.
Everything will be randomly generated.
Randomly generated?
Randomly generated.
How true it has become.
Whatever happened to it's funny because it's true?
Right?
I can't believe every part of that joke was so on point. Including the robot just kind of doing the same joke twice. Because, like, AIs do have a bad tendency to get stuck on a concept.
Is this live? It better be.
Chat, if this is live, say weed eater. Weed eater. Nobody said it yet, it's not live.
Hair.
It's dead?
It's dead.
I like how nobody actually said weed eater though, but they're still talking in chat. Now they're making me paranoid. You know what? I can't actually remember what scene the gif of him looking so disappointed comes from. I might carve out the inside so that I can make it glow, but I'm debating, like, I don't know how long we've been live, like, I mean, eventually we get to the point where if I take long enough, I'm trapped alone. As you might want to go do other things, I don't know. I do know, like, probably, oh man, wow, we've gone that long already?
How long have we gone?
I mean, it's 2:45.
7 hours.
Right? I mean, the one thing I have to be worried about is the stream has to end the moment the thing runs out of battery.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. But also Ruben gets home 3 or 4. Like somewhere between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Though he said he'll go in the back if we're still going, but oh, I know, because we started late because oops, audio problems as usual.
Audio jungle.
Audio jungle. You know, if I carved you like a pumpkin, you'd probably be dead! I hate the fact that I accidentally gave him, like, you know that, like, blonde to, like, black fade hair? Just because yeah, I didn't. Maybe I should cut the top this year. Just because it's...
Oh yeah, you did this.
I usually do the bottom because it makes the pumpkin last a lot longer.
Gorging out Nicolark's eyes for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm. Okay, instead of cutting open his skull, I'm gonna make my second pumpkin, because it actually shouldn't take that long. Because I have a funny idea. Wow, look at all these carrot slices. Okay, is your problem now?
Can we build it? No, he's a tomato.
Why is it like this? Okay, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I go about carving this. Just because it's a little weird and goofy. Get all that weird dust that it builds up over time off. Carve me like one of your French pumpkins. Cursed commentary in chat. I wonder what kind of pumpkins they have in France. Oh. Okay. Here we go.
If you like to carve a tomato, if a squash can make you smile,
Let your squishes be squashed. I really need that Michigan State shirt.
Michigan steak.
Okay, so the inside of this is, like, as orange as advertised. Look how, like, it's almost more orange than the regular one.
Oh wow, good grief.
Yeah, they looked on the pictures like it would be, like, really vibrant, and I guess it really actually is. You know who else is a mistake? Me. What? Sorry. You said steak a moment ago.
You know, it's a very odd disconnect between the regular employees and the cashiers.
Oh, yeah?
Like, they do their own whole separate employee, like, events almost.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, this week they're doing a pumpkin carving competition.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, that's odd.
You don't get to be a part of it.
Nobody asked me.
Right? Like, I mean, you're not a cashier.
I know, I guess I just come off as super extra serious at work. I don't know.
Have you won the chili contest?
I always win the chili contest at work.
That's why.
They're too afraid of my power.
I mean, you would probably win the pumpkin carving contest.
I mean, there's a lot of decent artists.
Well, okay. Well, true. I guess you are up against a mixture of people. Whereas, yeah, winning the chili contest is, like, I don't know. I feel like, relative to other people, we're pretty decent in the kitchen. We understand both the artistry and the, like, physics of being a chef.
Kitchen physics.
I actually wonder, like, if I... be one of those things... Oh, the table's slipping. It's fine. It's fine. I wonder if I would do, like, decently going to a, like, cooking class. Like, actual, like, proper, like, learn how to do things quickly in the kitchen, because that's the thing I lack. It's too bad that, like, in reality, working, like, as a chef isn't all that fun compared to doing it yourself. Halloween is a wonderful night for a curse. What kind of pumpkins do they have in Maryland? It's so shiny. Honestly, I forget. Oh, man.
Sorry.
Dear goodness.
That was...
I need to find... I don't actually remember... I don't actually remember what variety this was. It took us searching forever to find what variety this is. And now I've already forgotten. Mom might remember. I was telling Mom about it. Nice. I really need to light up Bob. Okay. I just need to do a couple little details. Man, it's kind of crazy. The outer layer of this, when it dries out, it gets this, like, powdery whiteness to it. And, you can actually see it, like, crack like wax when I'm cutting into it.
Shows up on camera pretty good.
Oh yeah, it always, the light always does. Especially when we turn the lights off. Turn the lights off.
Don't go in there.
You'll become one. Monster party. Tails and tethers, I'm yellow. Do 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 do. Turn the lights off.
Sounds like my kind of party. What?
Oh no!
What?
Well, all good devils masquerade under the light. I don't know. Song quotes. There's too much glare on the phone. Okay. Ah! Everybody likes to get taken for turns to see how much the fire inside of us burns. Everybody likes to get evil tonight. All good devils masquerade under the light.
Spilled some of my hot chocolate.
Dan's just suffering in the back.
Yep.
In the back rooms. I can almost, like, just kind of draw on this. Huh?
Sorry. The, stupid little thing. Kid asked, it was a joke, I can't remember where I saw it, but the kid asked his parent or something. The parent's like, oh yeah, sure, you just need to do one thing for him. It's like, what's that? List all the trees that we have outside. So they go outside and make a list, and they come back and list all the trees. It's like, oh, good job. And the kid's like, so you'll get me the thing now? It's like, yeah, but, what about the money tree?
Oh.
We don't have a money tree. Exactly!
Oh my. No, you can just say no to the child. Anyway.
Right.
Sorry, is, part of my brain can't help but go, is, so boomers have the, we had the one where it's just like, I forget what it was, but, like, Gen Z, you have, like, skippity humor, and millennials have, like, depressing humor, and boomers have my wife. But is Gen, what is it, X? Is their humor my kids? That came out way, like, the shape of that came out way too good.
Yeah, you did a really good job on that one.
Like, I was expecting it to come out really bad. Because my drawing is not good. Like, look how many times it took me to get, like, a decent one.
Yeah.
Some of these are horrifying.
I didn't realize how small you're doing the face on.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Oh my god.
That was the entire plan.
Tiny.
Because I want to actually cook this one up soon, so I don't actually want to ruin it. But also, it was really funny. And also that... So this... Wanting to do this is what actually led me to want to do that. Because the idea of him looking like that next to this one...
Right.
It was just too good in my head. Which is why I need to finish this one before the stream ends. So I hope it's not too disappointing, chat, if the stream does have to end before I cut mine, like, actually open. I'm not sure how much longer we'll actually go.
Time to stream Minecraft.
Right. Yeah, you just take the microphone all the way out to your shed.
Oh gosh. I just have to narrate what I'm doing.
Right. But yeah, so, oh gosh, the detail work is actually gonna take a moment here. Gosh, what is my best, like, do I just, like, I don't even know, dude. I think I just have to, like, gouge his eyes out bit by bit. Wait a second. There should be... Why is this one still covered in glue? Usually I rip this stuff off. Oh man, that's really on there. Just like a heavy layer of glue. But yeah, like, just because I'm kind of doing two faces, you kind of also technically did two faces. I wonder, what is your... Look, turn yours around, brother. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful.
Traditional.
It is actually a lot more than we usually do. It's just so hard because, like, the VeggieTale characters have, like, a lot of little simple overlapping details that I have to add, like, little outlines for. Or else it looks really weird. I heard that.
Well, that was my stomach.
I know. You're dying.
Apparently, yeah. Time to put more fries in the oven. Wait, no!
Ironically, I think that noise is more so you ate. It is doing its job.
Right.
No more. I'm actively busy digesting. No. Why have you misconstrued it because of cartoons?
It's just the alcohol solvents pushing everything through.
Oh. You drop off another hour for work? Oh. Okay. Or in another hour.
Yeah, it's the weird thing doing these on, like, Tuesdays, where it's just like, Gold's kinda here, but, he's at work. Huh? Wait, what did you... Sorry.
I should have left it up. I accidentally swiped it away right away. It's like... It popped up on the... Look at it again with the Michigan State shirt.
Oh! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Man, I hate how much it's actually listening to us. That's so disturbing. It messes me up every time. Because, like, the thing that I worry about, too, is all the jokes we make that it hears. Like, oh, don't put furries in my wish lists.
Too late.
No. Oh no! I was singing the lyrics of, Turn the Lights Out. You just start getting recommendations for Tails and Tethers. No! Well, these guys are clearly furries. Well, better enable them. No!
Waiting for my hot chocolate to lower.
Do you think some of the the keywords where it actually registers it as something to suggest is if it hears the word get and again or just anything like I don't know, just specific trigger words like that. Oh, I'm so close to being done. I just have to carve these eyes out. And also, here, let me try very carefully. One thing, I definitely need to do streams like this if I'm gonna stream. Just things that are more interesting than just my usual. Because I don't bother posting my... Oh, that was close. What? Oh. Oh, man. Sorry, the little nose shine. That was right. I was actually gonna carve that out, but, not as far down, maybe? Might as well.
Carve it all the way through and make it a real shine.
Well, yeah, that's also possible. But in this one, not. That one, if I do carve it in. Yeah, it makes it bulbous. But, what was it? I don't know what I was saying anymore. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't been posting my streams to, my social media. But also, I don't know, how much that actually leads people to watch. I don't know how you, get viewers anymore. The people that watch me are always just gonna find it through the Discord server, so...
It's simple. You just scream at everybody and then break other people's property.
That's the one thing that I kind of hate, because we have, the whole debacle with, that Lunchley thing. And you know the one specific streamer that, kept, going after the guy that called them out? The one, what was it? Dan, whatever... I think he's a Minecraft YouTuber or something. But dude called it out. He made one tweet calling out the product. And now everybody's talking about how pathetic it was that this other guy just kind of went ballistic, kept making tweets. But the reason why he kept making tweets is because, yeah, that's how these kinds of guys, the discussion surrounding how pathetic he was is somehow how he gets money and viewership. I don't really understand. I mean, I assume it's an amount of, children? Or teenagers? I say children. Teenagers is basically the same thing for this topic. I'm just trying to figure out, how these annoying dudes that are just frustrating. I mean, and politically we see this works as well.
I feel there's two problems. A lot of these people get popular because outrage bait.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where half of their viewers are watching them to wait and see if they get caught doing something bad.
Right, there is a part of that.
And then the other half are living out their fantasies through them.
Yeah, and so it does make you wonder, because it's the same thing as those prank channels, all the prank YouTubers that became popular. I mean, just the fact that the Paul brothers, I mean, this is how this whole thing came up. Is it was one of them was involved, right?
Oh yeah, the one Staunchly, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know, it's they're like one of the quintessential examples of just like benefiting from being terrible, because the worst part is like the end goal is like the one guy did, where he got into wrestling afterward, or boxing, or whichever one it was, I can't remember. And because he set himself up as like this villain thing, he's great for like viewership for that, because people want to see him get beat up. But the networks can't fulfill that, so he's always put up against like people that are like, I guess, good matches for him or whatever. Like he does very well in the boxing, and maybe he is very good at it, I don't really know, but he is definitely set up for success in it. So he's a winner in a thing where like the whole thing that gets viewership is people hoping to see him finally like lose. And so yeah, I hate the fact that like outrage actually drives people, because like I guess the thing that's awkward for me is generally, you know, I'm not immune to propaganda, but generally it doesn't really like work on me, the part of actually driving me to like fall for going and like viewing these things. But I hear about it because other people don't shut up about it and drive. Yeah. And I mean, I'm now one of the people not shutting up about it, but still, I guess I make the mistake of assuming that the handful of viewers I have here are on like a similar page as me, in terms of they kind of get it, that you know, you don't click to their accounts, you don't give them views, you don't watch the programming, like you don't fall for the trap of has this been on? Oh, my hand has been blocking most of this work. You don't fall for the trap of wanting, like, of basically, yeah, giving them money, hoping for their fall.
Yeah, it's like, there was one particular streamer lately that his thing has been going to other countries until he gets arrested.
Yeah, that's a big thing. I saw another group of people talking about, I guess, a guy, I think he was in South Korea.
Yeah, I think
actually,
that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, actually, like, got jumped by a bunch of guys. And it was like,
it's like, oh yeah, you're going to all these nice, polite countries. Now go to North Korea. Never sees him again.
Right. But
They just throw him over the border.
Oh. I guess that's the thing, is a lot of these guys do it right up until they actually learn that, oh no.
Well, that one guy that's in South Korea was in jail in Japan for like 3 months.
Right. Well, it's not the getting arrested part. It is the like, gets in trouble with, like, you know, I guess in Japan's case, like, if like a Yakuza thing happens.
Oh.
Like the gangs.
Yeah.
You're like, that's where you're like actually at risk, and eventually I think a lot of these guys run into that. And that's the only thing that really tends to finally stop them for a while. Because those people will actually kill you.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only service gangs provide. I mean, what? Punching streamers? Ay.
What was I supposed to do? Look at his face. So punchy.
Okay, well, he's done.
Tiny, tiny face.
Oh. There you go. Yakuza? He's so tall, it's not even, like, entirely on frame. I'm not, it's like, it looks so bad on stream from what I can tell, but it looks pretty good in real life. Put a wig on it.
You know, I could have put it. I could have just used one of the zucchinis as well if I wanted to be a little closer to a cucumber.
Just use the pickle.
Larry the Pickle. Ugh.
Funniest thing I've ever seen.
Hey, Bob, I turned myself into a pickle. Larry, no!
Jumps in a vat of vinegar.
I don't like the framing of this. I just need that there, like, long enough to get the, yeah, there we go. I just want, like, one, like, good view of it, because I'm just gonna accept that mine doesn't have a light in it. We don't have a second light anyway, so.
Yeah.
I'll carve maybe the rest of mine out. I don't know, man. Yeah. I mean, there's a part of me that really doesn't want to put all the effort in.
That's fair.
But, let's get a little... Oh, well, for yours, I'll turn the light off, in a moment, but for these, I just want to, like, frame them real nice. It's so weird. He looks good, but, like, on the camera, like, some of the details just don't come through. Oh, I can't move the camera much further forward.
Oh, because of the cord.
Right, yeah.
Oops.
Oh, well, I'm too close anyway. There we go. That's them. The annoying orange and,
Nico arc.
It's... Man, it is such a bright orange, the inside of that.
It really is. But it might just be more of a contrast between the green.
I was thinking the same thing. But on camera, it looks like... Man, it's even worse on camera.
Saturation.
Mm-hmm. But, okay. We have to put him down.
Bang.
Oh, no. Let's turn off the light. Not like it makes that much of a difference, but it's good enough on camera that yeah. I don't have auto exposure on, so that's why I don't get any views. Yours is like basically what I would usually do if I'm being honest. Like, Nico Arc is my energy that you have stolen.
Big Nico energy. Isn't that just the Sonic character?
Big the cat. Froggy! There you are!
Then the stream goes full circle. The IRS wants your taxes.
Froggy wants your taxes! Demonic. The classic VeggieTales trio, Bob, Larry, and Nico Arc. Why is it smoking? And also, the bonus one! So yeah, that was supposed to be a spider originally, and instead it became floral uwu.
Doing a spider face is weird. You can't make it smile.
You should have brought the one big one, two kind of slightly smaller ones, and then a really small one to get like different eye sizes.
Just make a snowman.
A snowman.
Different size pumpkin.
Sorry, that's one of those stupid things. Oh no, you know what? It's like, it's borderline. If the eyes were just like normal shape, it's borderline just, what is it, gangle? I don't know. There's like a specific face she does at one point in the show. But anyway, I like how, like, the framing of Bob in the background.
Outshine. Literally.
One second. I need to make sure I get like a good like angle of the Nico arc version of that specific vibe. Because that should be 1 second. Yeah, that should be the I'm making a thumbnail. Okay, are they okay? Too much over. Yeah. Oh, he's not tall enough. You'll have to inform me. Is it framed?
No. I can't, hold on. I gotta get closer to the... Oh, I can see it now.
Okay, is it good?
Oh, no, come back.
Oh gosh, what have you done?
I can't see it now. It was in there, but...
Well, actually, just hand me it's a mobile device.
Yeah. It's a mobile device.
Oh, I see.
I picked it up and then it shut down. It's like, you're not you.
It doesn't have that technology. Oh, I see. It's so good.
Big Bob energy.
Okay. Thumbnail acquired. Now I'll never remember to actually set the thumbnail. Yeah, well that was fun. Now I'm under the table. Oh yeah, our existential skeleton. There's like... You're gonna have to move the camera back if you want that to actually be in frame. Thomas says he prefers the Hulu shit. I mean, it is very cute. Oh dear. My bot says why. Well, no, like, it's as if the bot is questioning Thomas is just like, oh. It has more wonder in its eyes.
Oh, this makes the skeleton weird.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dear goodness me. Oh my gosh. Okay, can't see how far you... Okay,
let me see. He lives there.
Ah.
So much delay. Still. Wait for it.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay, yeah, if I actually bother to carve Bob out the rest of the way, I'll post pictures, but I think for now, I think that's where we end it off. I hope you all enjoyed. His eyes watch you from every angle. Thank you very much. And, yeah, I will see you all later. Thank you for watching, and, I guess I'll hopefully see you Friday. And, Friday and Saturday, hopefully. Honestly, it's funny. Today is accidentally on my new stream schedule. We started at 1. It's like, now, granted, we're ending, 2 hours early.
Goodbye, every Nyan.
I wish I were a bird.
Is that your name?
Oh no!